Hey ballers, welcome to These Balls Could Talk, the podcast that's so excited for NFL football to be back! Yeah. This is Mark along with John, our producer Pete. We're getting ready to discuss the latest in sports, tech, and pop culture. If you like what you hear or see, please like us or hit that subscribe button, or as someone on the show likes to say, tickle that little bell.
As Mark likes to say.
Tonight is our season 9 premiere, and we're going to focus on the upcoming NFL season. We're going to use our notorious spinning wheel for this episode to run the show as well. That's right. The wheel will dictate which NFL topics we will discuss, and then we'll create some what if scenarios. Ooh. Joining us tonight,
name Mark Christ.
What's that? Oh no, I'm gonna say the name later. Joining us tonight is another fan favorite, the host of YouTube's favorite football commentary, Shut Up Football, the man whose fellow football. Eagles fan base has been tailgating since 6 a.m. this morning.
Oh yeah,
true fact. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jeff Stoltzfus. What's going on, Jeff?
Hey guys, guess what I'm doing right now?
Watching the Eagles?
Are you clothed?
Watching NFL football.
Yay!
Are your pants on?
I plead the fifth.
Just make sure you be careful when you stand up.
Especially after that Saquon touchdown.
I was gonna say after the Saquon Barkley touchdown.
Guys,
I'm comfy.
Can we have a cheers that football is back?
Cheers to football being back.
Football! I was getting a coffee downstairs in the kitchenette at work, and I literally just yelled, football! Like, Rob was like, did you just yell football? I was like, yes, I'm excited.
I'm not surprised by that in the least.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we have a football soundbite in our soundboard?
I don't know. Football! There you go. We are less than 2 quarters into the NFL season.
The next best thing.
So loud.
It's amazing.
That is a snippet of a song that if we played a millisecond more, it would get a copyright infringement. So there you go.
I do have a clip that I could send you guys though of someone just screaming football. It would probably work pretty well.
That would work too. Yes.
They're running for their lives from a drone. Interesting show.
Guys, so we are less than 2 quarters in, and if you had here's a guy on your bingo chart, it already happened. I forget who he was talking about. The famous
really
Chris
Collinsworth story.
The famous Chris Collinsworth slogan. He's always Mr. Here's a guy, and I'm like, has he finally moved past that? Did he realize that has become like a meme or just become a thing to make fun of him? And zero fucks.
Don't become a meme.
He knows.
Chris Collinsworth.
I've seen him address it. He knows, and he's good with it.
He's sticking with it. You know what? I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, John Madden had a bunch of stuff that he said and did, and he's just like, well, that's who I am. And Chris Collinsworth goes, well, all right, that's how I am too.
Yeah, there you go.
You got your own shtick.
Yeah.
Everyone needs their own shtick.
Everyone.
I'll take it over Tom Brady's shtick or Tony Romo's shtick. So.
Anyway, John, how you been?
Hey.
What did you do on the break, John?
I did so many things.
Yeah.
So many things. We saw the Yankees shellac the Washington Nationals. I went to the racetrack with my good buddy Mark. I went to the zoo with my good buddy Liam.
Yes. He was a little intimidated by a massive giraffe that followed us. I love when he poked his head around the corner. The giraffe. He's like, hello.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, yeah.
So
he was literally like
still have some of those carrots.
Yeah, we're like standing there like behind this wall, and all of a sudden we're all in shade all of a sudden. We're like, what happened? And we look back and this giant giraffe head is like, huh? Like, whoa.
It was very funny.
It was pretty funny.
I'm pretty happy with the way my fantasy draft went, and I'm pretty happy with my dynasty team with these jerks. And looking for CeeDee Lamb to get a lot of touchdowns.
You got a lot of yards already.
Yeah, he did. Well, one big pass.
Yeah,
no TDs.
He's very good at football. I have Javonte Williams warming my bench with his 2 touchdowns, but obviously I can't just start him on the Dallas Cowboys his first day.
Well, no.
That's just ridiculous.
Well, you had no idea that Jalen Carter was going to get thrown out of the game before the game even started. Or right as the game started, rather.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's why I started the Philadelphia
Make
defense.
better decisions, Jalen.
No, I had Melanie start the Philadelphia defense. That's what happened.
I think I'm starting the Philadelphia defense, much to my dismay.
I mean, they're very good at football.
They are.
Most days when Jalen Carter's playing.
They can keep the saliva in their mouth.
That should be a t-shirt. Keep the saliva in your mouth.
Get right
That's
on
right.
And Mark, you did all the same stuff I did.
Yeah, my break was pretty good. Yeah, exactly. So I made my way over to upstate New York. Went to the track with John. Went to the zoo with Liam and Pete and Steph and a bunch of people. And that zoo was, was definitely worth the price of admission, especially with the little safari action that they had going on, being able to, see all these animals up close and personal, while they're looking for food in your car.
Yeah. Other than the giraffe, which was awesome, I was slightly underwhelmed with the main zoo itself, but the safari that made up for it in spades.
I mean, I had food on me, so I had goats eating out of the palm of my hand, literally.
So for
that's true. That was cool.
Anyone who hasn't been in Western New York or like upstate redneck New York, you've met this guy. And so there was one of those guys, and he was standing outside the door to the safari. And he was just like, so the zebras, they'll bite the fingers off a child, so don't feed them.
Yeah.
And Jamie's like...
Scared the hell out of Jamie, probably. That's Adirondack Animal Land. It was pretty awesome.
To be fair, I think your daughter was more afraid of the bees than she was a zebra.
An ostrich was trying to attack our car. And then it gave up and tried to attack John's car.
That ostrich did try to
Things are mean.
I know. It was like...
definitely spit all over my car.
Yep. It really didn't like the sticker we had in our window. It was just
that one was really mad. Definitely spat in John's car.
It definitely did.
On our way out, though, we saw one lady that was like mauled by all these animals. I mean, she obviously was feeding at least one of them, and then they all just gathered around her car.
All the llamas / alpacas.
All llamas and camels.
Oh my gosh.
Don't
feed
all
the zebras.
Not the zebras. Not the zebras, exactly.
Especially the NFL zebras. Yeah.
Pete, what did you do on the break, aside from stuff that we've already mentioned?
I mean, a lot of what you already mentioned. We did also do that awesome Mexican restaurant. That was pretty yummy.
Oh,
yeah. The night before the zoo, yeah. Let's see what else happened here. Not too much.
Apparently, Albany has good Mexican.
It does.
Who knew?
Cooking at work. I just saw. We just went to the theater to watch Caught Stealing, which we did over 200 shots for. So that was pretty cool. That movie is awesome.
I didn't know you were involved with that.
Oh yeah, big time. We were the second studio build for VFX on that one, out of like 5 or 6. Yeah, there was a lot of really challenging
You're so famous.
shots in there, but Rob was the guy heading that one up. I just helped.
That might be a nominee for Nerd Oscars too, by the way.
Maybe it came out pretty good.
No.
I was happy with all of our effects on it.
No, that's a drugs movie.
Not for acting or anything like that, but maybe for cinematography and video effects and whatnot.
Whoever made the end credits deserves an award because that was fucking psycho. The credits were like getting turned around and shaken up and started doing waves and like went upside down. So whoever made the credits was either on acid or was just really bored. And they were like,
I love the idea of Matt Smith as a drunken British criminal.
Oh, he was awesome.
I love it.
Yep. That was everything you would expect it to be. So just having fun. Liam's in a new toddler class now with a bunch of kids, and he's been a little shy and a little hesitant and been a little bit upset here and there at drop off. So hopefully he'll get used to it and start fitting in. So here's hoping. Want our little guy to be happy.
Hey everyone, why did the wide receiver sit by the heater?
Why, Mark?
Why, Mark?
To get warmed up for his hot routes. It's time for Warm Up Your Balls.
Ooh.
Or as John likes to put it, WUYB.
Yes.
Mark was just very confused about everything this morning. I was in the middle of a website revamp. By the way, join us at www.ifthesebalscouldtalkpod.com and leave a comment about how you guys think we're doing.
Yeah, unless it's a bad comment, then don't leave it.
No, Mark says we have to love the trolls too, Pete. He told me that.
Embrace the trolls.
On purpose.
I did say that. Love the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls, though.
So
they're worse than the zebras.
Maybe
feed the trolls, right, Mark?
Oops.
not necessarily feed the trolls, but you have to acknowledge the trolls.
It's all
Not just hide from them.
Okay.
You know why? Because comments get more interactions and more views.
Yeah.
It's a true fact.
It's a sad truth.
During this segment, Pete will spin the wheel and randomly select a question for our guest to answer. Are you ready, Pete?
I believe so. All right. Here we go. Oh, we have 2 different wheels on this page. All right, we're just gonna do the warm-up wheel.
It's the bottom one.
Oh, we want the bottom one?
I mean, the top
No,
one.
we want the warm-up.
Okay. All right. Which
I
stadium?
labeled it and everything.
He did. All right. So, Jeff, which stadium or arena is your favorite to visit?
Even though I've never been to most of them.
Okay. Well, what would be your favorite to visit?
You
How
haven't
about that?
seen like any kind
SoFi.
of sports?
I would love to go to SoFi Stadium
a
to
good
see
one.
what the Rams and Chargers have going
$3
on.
billion, right?
That
Is that how much it
beautiful
costs?
stadium.
It really
Very
is.
big.
Actually, because I love to go to stadiums no matter what. I don't even really follow baseball, but if someone's like, want to go watch a baseball game and I've never been to that stadium, heck yeah, I want in. Like, I just love to enjoy all stadiums, but specifically SoFi popped out. And I'm also kind of curious about the Raiders. I think their big black Darth Vader's toilet bowl looking thing is awesome looking. Like, it's got its own special something going on. And I kind of wouldn't mind seeing what the inside was looking like with the 3D printed glowing vagina thing they have there for Al Davis. It's like, it's pretty cool looking. I would love to go check out a game there.
They should have made it
Okay.
like the Sphere, where just everything is
I need
just a
to see it
giant
now.
screen.
Right?
Yeah. What
Well, they show
what is
the Sphere
three-
like every game.
Oh yeah.
Like they cut to it,
Well, what
which is awesome. I
what
love
is the
seeing that
3D
too.
holographic
It's become the
vagina for Al
landmark of
Davis?
Vegas. It's become the landmark of Vegas.
It's the largest 3D printed structure ever, and it's supposed to be the flame that they used to light. I guess it was at the Coliseum or whatever. So they just 3D printed
Oh, okay.
this giant glowing red thing that is supposed to be representative of the original flame, but to me always looks like a big vulva. So
Okay then.
because it's too late.
Yeah.
but
Can't change it
It's not
now.
the first time I've likened it to it.
What are you gonna do? 3D print another one?
Raiders could do the funniest thing ever.
And I'm also interested to see what
Amazing.
Highmark or whatever they call the new one is going to be.
Just
when
Highmark.
that gets done too.
It's
Is it
gonna
just
be
Highmark?
Yeah, it's gonna be high. They should call it like Highmark Part 2 or something. I don't know.
Higher mark.
Higher mark.
Wow,
I like that.
high harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a shout out to a local TV station in Buffalo that a guy, the sports guy there, did a 7-part segment on YouTube. I'll have to get the name for it if I can remember. But it was all interviews from old players, coaches like Marv Levy, who was 100 years old, even did a big interview with him. People that have worked in the organization about the old stadium and all the memories and stuff like that as they're going into their final season. It was pretty neat. And there's some previews of the new one too.
These new stadiums are all like, I mean, they're $1 billion. They're crazy, expensive, and it's at the cost of the taxpayer too a lot of times. But they're all very amazing looking. They are building them in such a way that you want to go there for anything that you can.
So what we talked about,
I love that.
Yeah.
When Mark and Jeff and I recently went to Yankee Stadium, and actually went to Citi Field with Pete for baseball, but for football too.
That was a cool part too.
They're building new stadiums, and no seats are really bad.
Yeah, sightlines are very important.
Sightlines are very thought about.
Mark disagrees.
Like for football stadiums, like the really high tiers. I mean, I don't understand why people really get those seats because you're so far away. You can't really see anything.
That's one thing I'm gonna like.
I mean, if I'm going, I'm getting close, or I'm not going. What's the point? Like,
I
mean, it's going to cost you enough to get in the stadium,
right?
So
Seriously.
park usually.
Seriously,
I've been up in the top of the upper decks in the Bill Stadium, and I still think that's a good seat. You can still see more detail than you can on HD TV for the game, but I mean, that's right in the brink, and that's only because that stadium is not very tall. I know it's built into the ground, but it's not very high. And there's also like no sidelines, so the first row of seats are like right on top of the players, pretty much. So that's the only reason I get away with that. The new one is.
And
a
we're
lot
going to get a
steeper.
good one here. We're gonna get a good one here in probably the next 2 years.
Are they going to
for
rebuild the
Commanders,
Phillies?
Another
I
one?
think.
Oh, Washington. Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, for the Commanders. 'Cause they
Commanders,
live in
yeah.
Maryland.
Yeah, they need to build a new stadium.
I've gone
big
to their
time.
old stadium, which sucks.
Right.
It's horrible. But I've gone there to watch Eagles games because it's really cheap. Because everything's falling apart.
Yeah, sure.
But the new one is going to be amazing. Which
now that
I think
they're good.
last I saw is going to be maybe in DC. So
Oh yeah,
that would be something.
especially
Imagine
for the
that.
yeah, I know. Especially for the big markets. So like the next one is always the most incredible, right?
Yeah, they all got to top each other,
Right.
like the contracts.
Exactly.
All right, shall we spin another?
Sure.
I mean, if these balls could talk fashion, we're 5 minutes in, so we better.
Okay, here we go. What's something normal that you've never done? It's an interesting question.
Isn't it? I mean, while Jeff thinks about this one or ponders, because he definitely has a ponder phase right now.
He's pondering.
I mean, something normal that most people have done that I haven't. There's certain movies that are really popular that I haven't seen. One definitely comes to mind is Avatar. Still to this day, I have not seen the Avatar movie.
Hi.
To this day,
Don't you like fun?
Have you seen
it's become a
Pocahontas?
thing now. It's become a thing.
Okay, right. Think about Pocahontas, but the Indians are giant blue space monsters.
I mean, someone told me it was like Titanic with giant blue space monsters.
It's a little bit like that too.
Yeah, but there's
More like
less
Pocahontas, though.
boat sinking.
Dances
No,
with space
there's a lot of
monsters.
movies. It's like somebody said, "The Land Before Time" one time. I don't know.
Hey, that's
There's
a
a
classic.
lot of kids
man.
movies that it's like the script isn't exactly complex.
I like
You're
I
not
like the
missing anything.
direct references to Space Marines, so it's all got Warhammer all over it.
Oh yeah,
I really like it. I think
it has an
that,
aliens feel a little bit too with those space
for
marines.
a summary action movie. Even the second one, which comparatively wasn't that good, was fine. Super fun.
I still haven't seen.
They're
the
gonna make a
second one.
third one. They're gonna make a third one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it because it'll be fun.
Because James Cameron's got nothing better to do.
Yep.
Well, he wrote it all. And the story of this movie is incredible to me because, like, he came up with an idea before 3D movies were a thing, and then he used his James Cameron-ness to develop the technology he wanted to use for the movie he wanted to shoot, which he did. But then he waited till after 3D movies were a thing to put out the second one, but probably because Daddy Iger didn't have the reins at that point, and so he got money to make it. But who knows?
I haven't skydived yet. That's pretty normal, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, hey, Mark
Kinda,
has.
yeah.
So
I have,
I have.
like 25
Jeff
years
has.
ago.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's
My wife
50% of this podcast is skydived.
I do nothing but normal shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm having a hard time. I feel
I
like the
am
most
the
You've
normal-
done all the normal stuff.
boring
okay.
person ever.
So you can't think of something that everyone else does that you don't do?
No.
I mean, I could be like,
Well, this question
Really?
was a success.
He's the
I
most.
wish I would have read this ahead of time.
I know. Well, that's the beauty of the wheel.
I was prepared for football. You didn't say you're going to pop normal questions to me.
you
know.
didn't say you were
I don't
going to
know.
make me feel my own feelings.
All right, let's
All
see.
right, move on to the next question.
One
then. Move
more,
on to the
one
next
more.
question. We've caught up, John. We've caught up.
I am
All right.
ill prepared.
This one's a little bit easier, I think. What place is next on your vacation bucket list?
Iceland.
Ooh.
I heartily
Gotta get to Iceland.
endorse that one.
Wherever my
I
father-in-law
don't-
decides to take me.
Yep, pretty much. Iceland's awesome.
You been?
Yes.
I've
and,
been too.
and we want to go back. Yeah,
Oh.
Mark was recently
Okay,
there.
then that's
actually.
my normal thing that I want to do.
Oh, there you go. Go to Iceland, apparently.
Apparently,
what?
everyone's done it.
My normal thing is ride an airplane more than once a year.
All right,
Or
sure.
more than once every 5 years. I don't really go on airplanes.
Well, that
So one-
ties into
one
this
thing I
next one
like
where if you
about-
follow your father-in-law on these crazy vacations, you will probably do that.
Jeff, I'm assuming you've booked your flight and all that
Our father-in-law, I should say.
For what?
for Iceland.
No.
Okay. So there are these cheap airlines that go through Iceland. That's 3 years ago I went to London, but we went to London through Iceland. So we just on the way back we decided to stop in Iceland as well. funny story. That's how my friends got married, and my next vacation is going to Vermont to marry them. So that's my answer. But
That's not how
definitely
they got
agree with
married.
Iceland.
That's where they got engaged.
If you
That's where they got engaged. That's
are
what I
you
said.
going there expecting to see Northern Lights? Because there's a pretty narrow
when you
span
gonna
of
go?
time that
When
are
you
good.
gonna go?
That's good for that.
Nothing is planned. I've just been trying to convince my wife that we need to go there over the last however many years.
Okay.
Really
but
cheap to fly.
Most of the places I've wanted to go for some reason end up being cold. I don't know what that is
Iceland's,
about.
I mean, it's not that. If you stay like in the Reykjavik area on the south end, it's not that cold. Well, I guess it depends on when you go.
I went in July during the summer solstice, so what's really freaky is the fact that it's like it's not like
the entire day,
bright, but it's you
Like
can
Insomnia.
definitely see.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can definitely see
It's like the movie Insomnia.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get that experience since we went directly on the equinox, but that is also coincidentally the best time to catch Northern Lights. So we did see a good Northern Light show. It was 35 degrees.
Well, I heard the opposite.
Really? We had a great Northern Lights day. Like almost pretty much right in the first day of fall up there, where it was like 35 degrees.
Oh, autumnal. I'm sorry.
Autumnal equinox.
Autumnal equinox is
The autumnal
spring
equinox.
And the fall are the best. Spring and the fall are the best times to see Northern Lights.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw some great ones, but it was like 30 degrees. Definitely pack if you have like base layers, like layers of stuff, like a mid layer, like an insulation layer. Bring all that stuff. Bring a rain shell or jacket if you can.
The best fish and chips I've ever had was in Iceland.
Was that? There was a pub in
best
Reykjavik
fish and
right next to the Leafland Hotel.
Nope, it wasn't a pub.
Leif
It
Erikson.
was a little shack in the port of Reykjavik.
Okay. Nice. Anyway,
Lucky for me, I have absolutely no expectations when I travel anywhere. Like, because I just didn't grow up traveling much. So anytime I go anywhere, I'm always like, like this is awesome.
Oh yeah. One last thing I'll say: the Blue
Everything
Lagoon
impresses me.
Blue Lagoon is awesome, but it is a super expensive tourist trap. Yeah, it's kind of tourist trappy. There are other hot springs you could do that are a lot more like Iceland.
All right, we are at time,
anyway.
but do we want to use the travel question for Jeff to talk about his big trip this last summer, or does he not want to talk about it?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Do tell.
you know how people love when you talk about your vacation.
No, tell us.
Let me show you some photos.
Oh no.
Is there a slideshow?
Give us the Cliff Notes version.
Yes, I put a whole presentation together.
let me get that going on the website right now. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Strangely enough, that was not one of the most interesting things about my summer, but it should have been because we did go to Greece and Croatia and Italy.
Whoa!
And
nice.
they were all lovely.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've been to two of those.
Yeah, so we flew into to Venice, and then went down to Ravenna and took a cruise that happened to hit 2 ports in Croatia and 2 in Greece. And Croatia is awesome.
It is.
I would.
I
recommend
heard Croatia in the summertime is beautiful.
Did you go into?
It was quite lovely.
Did you go into Dubrovnik?
Yes. That's
AKA King's
that's the
Landing
first one
from Game of Thrones.
Yes, we were at King's Landing.
Yes.
We were at the sea organ. You know about that?
No.
It's
what is that?
So the stairs, underneath the stairs are pipes of some kind. I don't know how it works exactly, but the waves or the water hits the pipes and then it makes music. It makes sounds. It just sounds like, and it's like,
whoa.
You just hang out on the stairs and listen to the sea organ play. Which
Wait,
is
what sound
rad.
does it make?
You get one. You only get one.
One note. For more notes.
We'll do it a second time.
All right. That's a good
I'm gonna
point.
end up your meme.
That's pretty cool.
Good job, guys.
Yes.
All right, and now we hand things off to our producer Pete for his returning segment.
Mighty Morphin Power Rankings! All right.
Pete, I'm so happy it's back.
I was so excited, and then I almost forgot what I was supposed to say.
Back?
So I was like thinking about it
Back
as
up,
I was.
Ken.
I was like, Mighty Morphin. Wait, am I
Yes,
supposed
it's
to
back.
say? Oh yeah, Power Rankings. Okay.
Tell a friend.
So I'm just gonna
Guess
read
what's back?
the thing
Guess
to get us
what's
started
back?
here.
Guess what's back? Guess what's back?
Guess what's back? All right,
Guess what's back?
here we are. Week 1 of the regular season is upon us at last. Changes here in my rankings compared to the preseason ones that you may have seen before are based on some injury news, how players fared in preseason, a new hype around flashing rookies and young
Maybe a
players.
big trade.
Yep, I'm getting there. QB1 announcements, ridiculously bad trades, looking at you, Jerry, and some of my own corrections from previous rankings where I may have had teams I thought afterwards too low or too high. That's after getting a better feel for where teams are for 2025. So, will I be wrong? Will I be right? It'll be a lot of fun watching to find out. So, without further ado, the top has not changed much. Whoa, how do I make it my scrolly thing to stop for our viewers on YouTube? Okay, here we go. The top has not changed much. I still have the Ravens on top. I mean, just how do you stop that roster? It's ridiculous. I don't think it's changed much. I have the Eagles at 2. Those two have been solid all off season. And the only reason I wouldn't push for the Eagles at 1 is because of just how many defensive players they lost. It's an unknown right now. We'll have to see if the new defensive lineup gels.
0 defense.
Well, so far they'll get better.
Well, we are missing someone tonight.
Yeah, so they'll be better when they stop spitting on other teams' quarterbacks before the game starts.
It's okay. I think Saquon Barkley is running for 10 yards a carry right now. So
right now he is. Yes, that was the second back to back.
Yep. So I have the Chiefs back up above the Bills, and it's only really because of the Bills' injuries right now. There's just heavy uncertainty about their first.
Joey Bosa hurt again?
No, Bosa is actually the only one healthy. Everybody else is hurt.
For now.
Yeah.
So Joey Bosa is not going to play more than 5 games, man.
And then,
he doesn't know how.
You know what? Then let him play the last 5 games. Like just put him in bowl reps.
It'll be like a middle 5 that nobody cares about.
Wow.
He has to hold Nick's bags. I mean, it's literally his job in the NFL.
I know. I'm honestly less worried about that than I am the secondary. The safety issues are a big deal. Cole Bishop just keeps getting hurt. He's not getting acclimated. And when he's been on the field, he's been hit or miss. And he's supposed to be their starting safety with Taylor Rapp, who also did not grade well last year. So they went from the strongest safety tandem in the league for many years with Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde to like one of the weakest. And so that's something to watch out for. And corner 2, will Trey White be able to still cut it? At least their CB1 has been solid. So anyway, that's why I have them below the Chiefs right now, even with Rashee Rice's 6-game suspension. That's not going to matter in January, guys. So Green Bay, I have moving up 2 slots because of fleecing the Dallas Cowboys to get the best defensive edge rusher in the league, who's still only like 26 years old. Good job, Green Bay.
I heard he's gonna need shots every week of the season to play because his back's so fucked.
It's fine.
Oh, he's still gonna be amazing.
It's fine.
Is he
80%? 80% of Micah Parsons' back functioning is still probably the second or third best defensive edge rusher in the league.
Bro.
Come on.
I am a firm believer in how crazy fucking Jerry Jones is, but if he knew about this,
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
It's a big problem.
Smart.
It's a big problem.
No. Say it out loud. We want evidence.
I don't think he is. However, if he knew about this, 2 first-round picks and a passable defensive player.
I know. So I'm not going to go through this too granularly. I only dropped the Commanders just because of I'm getting a little bit of a sophomore slump. But
they have no defense.
They have no defense. They took a little while to sign McLaurin, so he may not be the most happy. He's getting older.
They have mid-30-year-old people on their defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, mid-30s Bobby Wagner can still fucking take you.
Yeah.
And Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller was not smart. Miller. Yeah, but that did not work in Buffalo.
I don't mind this, and I think because I think people underestimate Brian Robinson Jr. and dropping the RB1 for an offense that was sort of like a little bit run and gun, but definitely ran with him, I think was a real big mistake. And I don't think they replaced him very well.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, they like their running back, so we'll see.
Yeah,
one of them was Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah,
no. Right. They like the running backs aside from Brian Robinson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I've been pretty hot on the Denver Broncos.
Austin Eckler is no slouch.
No, he's not. But he's also getting up there.
Yeah, he's gonna get hurt.
Does he still got it consistently? All right, so Broncos guys, I'm pretty hot on them right now. I don't think they're gonna.
Everyone's high on the Broncos.
I don't think they're gonna quite challenge the Chiefs yet. Something would have to happen to Mahomes. Like if he gets banged up a little bit, then maybe. But
Mahomie.
Yeah. Or Travis Kelce gets distracted from all the newfound movie stardom again. which he claims
I think in this top 10,
he claims to come back. So you think the top 10 is pretty good?
No, I think in this top 10, I like a lot of it. I
don't like the Bucks.
I think the Lions are a total miss. I think that saying that the Lions are going to drop to 9, best offense in the league last year with the loss of Ben Johnson, is wrong. And I think that they could probably go to 6 because I don't think the Rams are going to be that much better. Because talking about hurt backs, Matthew Stafford's like 100.
But they also have so much talent. All Stafford has to do is pretty much stand there and throw it. If he can still do that, then he's fine.
Do that.
The Rams can win a lot of games just with their defense and their run game.
Their defense is underrated.
Yeah, we've seen that with other teams before. I think, whether even if Stafford's not 100% or even if he's not the guy,
right?
But for a few games, Garoppolo, Bennett, whatever, like they can get by with that defense in the run game.
I love Kyron Williams.
I do see John's argument though. Like I could see Detroit fluidly moving between 6 and 9 here.
Just the fact that Detroit, they didn't lose any real skill players.
No, but I think Denver's
1,000. They're going to score 1,000 points. I mean, they're going to score so many points.
I just feel like Denver's ascension, and I
think you underestimate the power of a coordinator, John. I mean, look what happened with Jeff's Eagles in between Super Bowl years,
and the Bills
down year because they changed coordinators.
Yeah, the Bills getting Ken Dorsey, and they had a bunch of games that were just stinkers on offense. Nobody was open, and they had trouble scoring.
Well, and also because even Mark and I knew they were going to throw to Stephon Diggs every time.
Every time.
Yeah, every time. Well, they also tried throwing to Gabe Davis a lot, and he either dropped them or it was never open.
Anyway.
But I hear you, though.
We spent the 5 minutes on the top 10, so we got to move on.
Okay, let's move on. I know Mark doesn't like the Bucks. I really do. I like Baker, so that's why they're still 10. Bengals, I think they're. I
like the Falcons better than the Bucks.
Yep. Bengals, as we all know, 99 offense in Madden and 0 defense. It'll be fine. Houston, I think they're going to look a little bit better.
Their defense, they're going to have the best defense, I think, this year.
So I have 2 big moves here, and I think it's more about corrections from previous rankings where I feel like I had these 2 teams way too low. What do you guys think of my major jump up with the Vikings and the Falcons?
That is wrong.
I don't think that's wrong at all.
I support the Vikings one.
Okay.
I support the Vikings one.
Again, a great defense.
We're just going to assume JJ is going to be good?
Yes.
Yes.
He looked good in preseason. He looked good in preseason last year before he got hurt. I actually thought he was a very good. Yeah, plenty of time to.
You have Justin Jefferson, and Jordan Addison. I understand that Addison is suspended for the first 3 games, and Jefferson is hurt. Jefferson is hurt.
This is pending on Jefferson recovering fast enough.
But again, great defense, great run game. Like it's going to be fine. They're going to be fine. They were doing very well with Sam Darnold last year.
Keep in mind, it's not like I put them in the top 10. They're ranked 16th here.
I have given Pete shit about the Falcons for the last 4 years, and the Falcons are bad in my eyes until they're good.
No, I think the Falcons are going to be I think they're going to win the South. I think they're going to win the South.
I dare say
I believe
think
in
Penix
Michael Penix. I don't really believe
he's an but I think he's an upgrade over what
Robinson.
Yes, and he's an upgrade over what Kirk Cousins gave them last year. I think.
I mean, I just hope Pete, I hope they figure out Kyle Pitts. I really do for you, man.
I mean, I've heard
they are a team with a lot of pieces. They have all the ingredients just kind of sitting in front of them. So I see the argument.
I mean, they mismanaged. Bijan was still a top 3 last year, and they still mismanaged him.
Yeah, I mean, I could easily swap the Vikings and Falcons, maybe, but I can't move the 49ers any higher.
No, I don't think the 49ers deserve to be higher.
Oh, no. I think the 49ers are fine because they could be hit or miss.
But I mean, right, and I think that's right where I got them.
Shanahan works magic sometimes.
They're in that
with the middle of this. Is the middle of this? Just the whole league is a little weird because there's a lot of question marks. The Bears are a question mark. The Cardinals are a question mark. The Steelers are a question mark. The Vikings are a question mark.
That's why I got them all.
There's a lot of
smack in the middle right there, guys.
What's going on with the passing game right now with the 49ers? Like Ayuk's out.
Yeah, that's true.
Juwan Jennings,
Juwan Jennings doesn't want to play.
Right. If McCaffrey is not ready to go, then they could drop pretty quickly.
I think I was
Yeah, I think so.
I at least had it in my head because talking about Brian Robinson, I think Brian Robinson's a little bit of a fantasy sleeper because he went in the 6th and 7th and 8th rounds in most drafts. And I think his job in San Francisco is to make sure Christian McCaffrey's knees don't fall off.
There should be a 50-50 split between him and McCaffrey. Like
I think it's going to be.
Yeah, use McCaffrey more as your third down back, pass catcher.
So we're talking about
McCaffrey's fragile.
We're talking about like well-coached offenses. That offense is schemed that's a very well-schemed offense.
I get that.
I've always seen Brian Robinson Jr. as like Chris Carson. Like he's just kind of this big lumbering kind of dude who he can push the pile, but like he's not.
That man can take a bullet and we're done.
Literally.
All right.
Well, then he's on the right team, isn't he?
Heyo.
So some other big moves.
Too.
Pittsburgh moving way down for signing Aaron Rodgers.
Pete didn't pick up that he wanted to end that job.
Time. I thought this was a 15-minute segment.
No, you get 5.
I get 5 for my entire thing? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, then we've gone long. Everybody below this, what we talked about sucks. All right, let's move on.
Well, okay.
Except for the Giants, because John would be upset if I said that.
I think that the Patriots and the Giants are a big giant question mark, and I think Mark and I are very excited about their seasons.
I mean, Giants are definitely better than the Cowboys, but,
I think 20 is a good starting point for Patriots, so let's see if they can move up. And the Giants, I did move up with the, now that we have a little bit more certainty that Jackson Dart looks pretty good.
Just because I whined at you.
No, I think it's a valid move. I feel like they're trending better than a lot of those other teams. I could swap the Giants and Raiders.
You have no faith in the Russ bus.
Yeah, Giants and Raiders could easily flip, but because I'm liking what the Raiders are putting together here too. All right, that's it.
The Raiders can make the playoffs.
They could. So
they could. They could. We would like to thank one of this week's fake sponsors, Chair Force One, an office chair with presidential power naps built in. Chair Force One, lead the nation, or at least your Zoom call. All right, everyone, shall we kick off the shindig?
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, Jack, did you just see Saquon Barkley jump over the laser beam for the Tron cycle? You're going to bring up the wheel on the plays page. No,
I did.
No. It's on the warm beer ball. Like the second wheel on the warm beer ball.
I got you guys. Opening day.
All right, so these songs are from 1979.
Whoa.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The first topic. The first topic.
I thought that was in the 80s. Wow. That was 79.
I didn't really Google search that hard.
That's fine.
So we're going to do something a little different for our season premiere
We
will use our illustrious wheel to determine which NFL topic we will discuss. We will each take a turn to offer our opinion on the topic that the wheel proposes, and then everyone else will chime in.
Mm-hmm.
I will start us off, so go ahead, Mr. Pete.
All right, Mark, your topic to discuss will be... I haven't looked at any of these ahead of time, by the way. Ooh. Who are the offensive and defensive rookies of the year?
Ooh. I'm going to be boring with these, I think. So Cam Ward, I've heard is going to be pretty good. I mean, the team loves him. The press conferences that he's had have been stellar. Like, he already feels like he's a leader.
Mm.
So I think he's going to be the offensive rookie of the year. And I mean, John, you're going to love me for this one. Abdul Carter, he's just a beast. I feel he's going to be he's going to be a game wrecker. I don't know why I missed him on our dynasty league. By the way, I accidentally drafted
the wrong guy.
Yeah, I picked the wrong guy,
no.
but I picked the San Francisco defensive end that got drafted 11th, and I didn't realize Abdul Carter was still available. But regardless, I think Abdul Carter is going to be the defensive rookie of the year too. I don't know. Thoughts?
I mean, he looks like he's the real deal. What do you think? What do you think, Jeff?
I like him. I think he'll be good for the Titans. He's certainly an upgrade over Will Levis. But if I were to pick a rookie of the year, to me, it's just Ashton Jeanty.
Ashton Jeanty, yeah.
Ashton Jeanty, I should say it correctly. Because that dude just looks like Beast Mode 2.0.
I think it's the year of the running backs. I mean, Hampton looks great. Jeanty looks great. I think they're both going to have great seasons.
Yeah.
I think it really is going to depend on, and I keep saying this, you can't be good at offensive stats at fantasy football if you're on a bad team, right? And there's a question on if Tennessee's going to be good, right?
Well,
There's
they're probably going to throw a lot.
Because, yeah, well, but who's Ward throwing to if you think about it, though? Because if he's going to win offensive rookie of the year, but outside of Ridley, we got Shamir Dike, rookie, Alec Eomanor, rookie, Van Jefferson. Like, who's he throwing to? It's got to be Ridley.
Yeah.
Or is it Chigakonkwo? I mean,
I
just don't see how he's going to. Chig Okonkwo.
Wow.
That's a tight end.
I didn't make it up.
That's a tight end, right?
Yes, that is the tight end.
Amazing.
Tyler Lockett's
which people
like
are saying might actually have a big.
Yeah, he's way too old.
Jeff's not that drunk.
He could throw it to my guy Tony Pollard, who made a choice with his career.
He did.
No, but you make a good point though about the offense in general maybe not being that great, and I think that his options to throw to are a big problem.
Now, like Janty's getting a lot of talk, and he looks great, but Las Vegas has a lot more. The Raiders have a lot more pieces, right? But
I don't know how strong their line is, though.
They still haven't been good yet. So how can you just assume they're going to be good? That's why I think, honestly,
because they have a coach now.
Yeah,
that's true. That is
true. Do you
true.
doubt Pete? How dare you? He loves to run.
Yes,
right.
He's 74 years young.
Is Geno going to be good? Like, probably, but how long can Geno be good? Right.
He's been good, pretty solid the last couple of years. He had one very down year on Seattle a couple of years ago, but otherwise it's been solid since he
and
left
the first
the Jets.
8 years of his career.
Well, yeah, okay. Ignore those first 8 years. I'm telling you,
I still like Geno for another 2 years.
Yeah, he's
ignore
rich.
Ignore when he was a nobody.
Yeah, he's Rich Gannon 2.0. The first 8 years didn't count.
So, I think that the Giants are probably going to stall in the middle of the season on offense. I think that the defense is going to be out there a lot, and I agree that I think Abdul Carter is going to definitely be the defensive rookie of the year.
He's a monster.
I don't see a place where he's not.
Yeah.
I think offensively is really up in the air a little bit. Oh, that's a flag. You can't do that.
The guy that was contact after the catch.
Laid that guy out to die.
You softy, John.
Laid that
better
guy
than
out
a touchdown,
death.
though.
That's true. Wow. I love your second. Jeff, I love your secondary, by the way.
Yeah, me
that
too.
was just mean. Holy shit.
Just the meanest white guy in football.
Gentlemen, focus.
It's all right.
We're doing a podcast.
Dead.
How is that unnecessary?
If anybody's watching it, Rodrigo.
That wasn't even nearly that bad.
How is that
Rodrigo
bad?
Blankenship just killed a man.
He didn't lead with his helmet.
It's a shoulder. It's a shoulder or a chest.
Shoulder to shoulder. And
shoulder to head.
And prevented, it
was shoulder to shoulder.
Prevented that tight end from trying to reach for the ball for a recovery and catch.
Anyway, Mark says we have to focus.
That's a stupid call. Sorry. Okay.
No. Can't they use new rules this year where they can replay and challenge?
You're a stupid call.
So
anyway,
I don't know who's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year because I think it really depends on the way that the teams that have all these great offensive rookies pan out.
Hey, for Offensive Rookie of the Year, don't sleep on Travion Henderson either.
Travion Henderson,
he's flashy.
Hampton, Jackson fucking Dart, bitches.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, no. And has anyone mentioned...
There's no way Jackson Dart will be eligible for Rookie of the Year because he's not going to play until at least week 10.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe Pete will be right and Russ will fall apart.
Who are we forgetting on the defensive side, though? Besides Abdul Carter, is there anyone that pops?
Starks, but he's a safety. I don't see him, unless he gets 8 interceptions, I don't see him winning it.
Yeah, you're right. But position-wise, that's not one that's going to do it. So
no.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Right.
And I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah.
Abdul's going to get a chance to hurt a lot. Going to get a chance to hurt a lot of people.
The Cowboys suck.
Yeah. Oh, what are they doing? We got a celebration here. We got a celebration. Yes.
Yep. That was
I love
fun.
it.
All right.
Travis Hunter.
I want more of that this year. They have been slack on that last year. I didn't care for it.
Turnovers?
Is there
celebrations after they do something? I need more celebrations. They got real fun there for like a year, and then they just kind of.
I know, no fun league.
But there was like, what was it? The Vikings doing like tobogganing and stuff, and people were dancing, and it's good stuff. I want more of that.
Right.
Am I?
NFL.com says Jahade Barron on the Broncos, who is a cornerback out of Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a.
Oh, I saw it. The
He's
defense
not-
did their own version of the tush push.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So fun.
it's the brotherly
All right.
shove.
What are we with time?
We're done.
Oh, we're done. Oh, okay. I was going to propose an alternate thing of like who could be a bust, like one of these highly touted rookies coming in that ends up busting, and anyone have any predictions?
That wasn't the topic.
I know.
Not the topic.
That's probably in the wheel somewhere
All right.
anyway. So
John, why don't you take the next one?
We should go in order. Okay, I guess I can go
yeah,
second.
you're the other host.
We don't have an order.
We don't.
You're in order.
We've
All right, Pete, do
we've
it.
thrown away the order.
You're
Pete, are
out
you
of
gonna sing
order.
Mark, are you going to sing a song?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Maybe I should do that. Sorry.
Sing us the song
I'm
first.
new here. It's topic.
Well, we lost you there.
Next topic.
Doesn't like
was
that
probably
note.
pretty loud.
I think dogs can hear it.
Next topic.
What
Just pick
song
that
was
one up.
that? Better.
It's Ring My Bell.
Oh.
You can ring my bell.
I don't know why we lost all that.
Ring my bell.
All right. Clearly, we need to still work on
Ring
Mark's sound somehow because I want to hear all his beautiful notes.
Or maybe I should just stop making out with my microphone and singing loudly.
Just do you have that function on your chair, the lean back?
Yes. Stop.
It's still doing it. Mark's is too powerful.
It's the next topic.
Is it clipping him? Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
He has a limiter or something.
No, the limiter was a lie on that interface.
How about this? I'll sing more bass. It's the next topic.
Even
Next topic.
even that stop. Oh my gosh! All
But now
right,
it's just a bit.
all right, we'll work on it. So for this next topic, John, what teams are? This is our, but we'll start with you since you're running the topic. What are your Super Bowl picks on both conferences?
I mean, I'm a big Ravens stan. Current state of their team and my
They have the best
investment in
roster.
my
They do.
investment in Derrick Henry, the amount of touchdowns they scored last year. For the NFC, I think. I mean,
Crapshoot, right?
it's a bit of a crapshoot. I think
You
that
want to say the Eagles, but you.
I want to say the Eagles, but I hate the Eagles. Right? I'm not gonna say the Giants, right? Because I think that's stupid.
Oh my God,
Um,
Jeff's your face is a meme. I think we need to make that a meme.
I think that the Packers have a shot. I think that they're very fun to watch.
Posers.
I think that the Eagles have a shot. I think they're very fun to watch. I don't think the Niners are going to be good. I just can't say they're going to be good.
Can
I agree with you there.
I gotta say this about the Packers. While it was fantastic that they got a potential future Hall of Fame player in Micah Parsons, what the fuck have the Packers done to deserve being a favorite in the in the NFC? Like Flynn hasn't done anything. Flynn hasn't even really made a championship game, or maybe he's made one with Aaron Rodgers, right? I believe that's
That
might be
they've
true.
stockpiled like 8 wide receiver twos.
And Jordan
Those
Love
gotta
has
add up.
still yet to prove. Jordan Love has yet to prove to me. Yeah, I know. Jordan Love has
Your
yet to
team
prove
would
to me
know,
that
right?
he's a big game.
Yeah, I think I
quarterback.
have all of them.
No, you
Yeah,
got
Love
a
is-
bunch of WR3s. Never not
I
two.
think Jordan Love is the
Couple
real
twos
deal.
in there.
Jordan Love has yet to prove to me that he is a good quarterback. So
I like
I'm
the
sorry.
Commanders again. I think the Commanders are going to be
do
good
not
again
I do not think the Packers should be an NFC favorite.
because I
Wow.
really like Jaden Daniels. I like the Commanders.
I like Jordan Love too, but he hasn't shown it in the big moments yet. I thought he was very comparable, at least 2 years ago or whatever, to Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts wins in the biggest moments, in the biggest games. And Love just hasn't so far. So
Yeah,
we got to
he
see
folds.
it. It would be
Yeah.
new to
Folds.
see it. Yeah. So I like him, but I don't think they're going all the way. And I think part of the problem is I just haven't seen enough from him. But I also sure, I love the Micah Parsons trade mostly because it's hilarious and I hate the Cowboys. But is that enough to make them go one step further or all the way? I don't know that it is, because think about it. At some point, they're going to face the Eagles again. I don't want to just toot my horn for my own team, but like, gee, when have the Eagles ever faced?
I'm not
Parsons?
sure.
Like,
I'm not sure Jordan Love can beat the Vikings defense. Like,
they're
playing the Vikings twice. So
yeah, I have.
And like I said,
I would be higher
at the top
on
of the
Vikings.
show. I think that the Lions are going to be good again. I think they're going to win 12 games, 13 games. They're going to be good again. Because why would they be bad besides Ben Johnson? Yes, I think they're going to be good again.
They could hit a slump. You don't know.
Yeah, and they still have the talent.
We haven't seen the new coordinators yet and how that's going to work out. So
yeah, and if they're healthier on defense this year,
we know how Brian Flores is.
Now remember, Hutch's they put Hutch's leg back together. So instead of having 3 legs, now he has 2.
Okay, he's back to the regular number of legs. Okay,
the regular number of legs. It's a plus.
That's a standard number of legs.
In Detroit, by the way.
How many didn't they have?
Were so sad that his legs fell apart.
But aside from Hutchinson, didn't they have like a bunch of guys on IR as the season went on? They just lost the war position last year.
They lost double-digit guys last year.
They lost half of their starters. It was pretty bad.
I keep forgetting that their defense should bounce back from last year's bitter performance there as the season rolled on. Though
I do wonder about another slump or whatever coming after last year, I actually worry more about the Commanders facing one than the Lions. And I think last year, the Commanders beating the Lions was really just like, it was unexpected for sure.
It seemed a little
but
funky.
I feel like we got robbed.
Yeah.
I feel like we got robbed of a matchup we would have wanted. Like Eagles versus Lions, like that would have been what we were all expecting.
That's like old school NFL classic matchup right there.
Yeah,
maybe we'll see this year.
I think a lot of people are cheering for the Lions this year too. Like even besides their fan base, a lot of people. It's a popular pick. One that I even said last year. Like I wouldn't, if my team doesn't get there, I wouldn't hate it if it was like Bills versus Lions. A lot of people are wanting to see that this year. So
that's what I was getting at. Is the 2 teams I want to see in the Super Bowl is that all day. And hey, the Super Bowl logo is colored blue and silver, so it just works.
Hey yo.
And it knows. It knows.
Dude, I have the vision in my head, especially after watching all that, like those episodes of the Highmark Stadium 53-year history or whatever, of just the clock hitting 0 in the AFC Championship game. Somehow the Bills get the 1 seed. They upset Kansas City, in that game. The blue and red confetti flies, and the second the clock hits 0, 70,000 fans bum rush onto the field. Like it looks like a wave. Like literally, like it looks like liquid. And the goalposts fly down. The players are getting picked up and carried around by fans, and like it's going to be the most magical, incredible moment. And no one's going to give 2 fucks because the stadium's done.
Can you tell that Pete works in the movie industry?
Yeah. Dude, could be a movie. Like, make it happen, Buffalo. Please give us this. We've been waiting forever.
What I really like about the Lions? Dan Campbell. I think Dan Campbell would kill a man for anyone on his team. I mean,
he's a coach. He's a coach that people like to play for.
Oh yeah, and anyone on his team would run through a wall for him. That they said as such.
Right, and they, by the way, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Literally, Hutch broke his body.
Yeah, so that's my heart, my brain. Especially doing the NFL, like I picked every game of the season over during lunch. It doesn't take as long as you think, you guys. And I had. I just had the Eagles at like 16-1 and the Ravens at 15-2, and they would have had even more if they weren't resting all their starters in the final game, which I took into account. So that's
who was your Super Bowl picks in the pick'em that in the predictor that you did
last year?
No. And the link that I sent you about predicting all the games. What was the Super Bowl matchup?
Oh, I didn't get that. I just did the regular season. I didn't get past that.
Well,
I guess I should have kept going. I didn't realize it clicked past week 18. I should have kept going.
So I think I've said this on the show before, but for those that haven't heard it, Ravens and Rams. That's my Super Bowl pick.
So you're really high in the Rams. I'm high in the Rams. Jeff. I just don't know if I'm that high in the Rams, just because I'm still Stafford's back. Where is it? Okay. Stafford's back worries me more than Micah Parsons.
You guys gotta stop worrying about his back. You guys gotta stop worrying about his back. He's fine. He's going to get injections, just like Micah.
Oh yeah, but Micah's
neither of them are fine.
Micah is
happens to be 10 years younger.
Hyper jacked and hyper jack ripped and more than 10 years younger. Exactly.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
What I'm interested in seeing this playoffs, even though we just started the season, would be the Ravens and the Bills, because they've had that monkey on their back versus the Chiefs before.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the Chiefs are going to be as good this year. So it's which one of them
Really?
Which one of them can beat the
Rashi
Chiefs?
gets put in jail.
And I also think it's Ravens versus Bills again, because they both have that expectation to get to the next level. Lamar's got it on him. Josh Allen's got it on him. You know, can they actually get to the next, to all the way, basically?
Yeah.
So I think I would like to see those two in the playoffs and see what they do this year that's different, because it can't be the same old thing. Can't be.
Yeah, it's been 2 games in a row with the Ravens where they just
I
Bills
have
shut
them in the
them down on
AFC
offense.
Championship game. Is Ravens and Bills in the AFC Championship
I'd love to see
game.
that.
Yeah, I'd be thrilled.
Any dark horse candidates, guys?
No, time. Shut the fuck up.
Okay then.
The Browns.
Noted. Yeah.
No, the Browns are going to win one game. The Saints are going to win one game. We should pick who's going to be the worst.
Well, I had the Saints at 0-17.
Wait. That could potentially be a topic. So shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Stay tuned. Mark, sing, but reserved.
Keep up. It's the next topic. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep up. It's topic. Don't stop till you get enough.
Okay, the microphone gods liked that one because you were perfectly clear. Nice.
It's volume. It's not a pitch thing. It's a volume.
I know.
It's definitely a volume thing.
It is totally a volume. All right.
Why don't? Yeah, Pete. Why don't you take this next one?
Am I taking it, and then Jeff's gonna round us out. Okay. Oh, I feel like we have to swap here. This is fascinating, but all right. I'm gonna read the question, and Jeff, if you want to jump and be like, steal,
it's a weird.
You can.
Pete, it's a weird thing to ask on a podcast. I'm just saying.
What?
You just said.
By the way, Pete, I think you're showing the wrong screen on the live stream. By the way, because I see the power ranking still.
Give it a second.
It might be behind.
Give it a second.
It's no.
There
it's
you
fine.
go.
Before it was showing the power rankings for a while.
All right. Are the Eagles smart for backloading all of their contracts to 2029 and 2030? I can take this. I'd be happy to talk about it, but Jeff, you may know a little bit more granular details on exactly what the hell the Eagles GM is doing and how. Can I have some of that? Because he seems like a genius.
I've heard a little bit about this, and it is genius. It is smart. Because while it seems like they're kicking the can down the road, I guess steal would be the answer to that then.
Sure.
While it does seem like they are kicking the can down the road, the can, as it were, as the salary cap just keeps getting bigger. It just does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a known thing. The only time it ever shrank was like during COVID. So in that respect, it's smart because he'll have more money to play with as it goes. Also, Howie does a really weird thing with void years, and that's evidenced right now by Dallas Goedert, he got a 1-year deal to come back this year. He's got 4 void years after this. And I don't fully understand it, but I think the thinking was with a lot of these void years is that Howie can spread the money through the years, even when they're not there anymore, through the cap. So he's not going to be penalized what looks to be $20 million next year. It would be like 5. Like, it's some kind of Howie
salary cap math
that he's doing. Yeah. So I don't fully pretend to understand it, but I've seen it done. It seems very smart. It seems like a thing that probably every GM would want to copy. And the fact that he's so quick to pay people all the time makes their contracts, even more tangible, because if you think about the Cowboys and how they waited for Micah, they waited for CD, they waited for Dak, these things are 10 million more, 6 million more as it goes per person practically, that they're ending up paying for people versus get in early, set the market, and then within a year.
Howie Roseman did not wait. Howie Roseman signed them right away.
Absolutely, because those contracts get jumped so easily.
You hear that,
all
Jerry?
The time. Yeah. So yeah, I do think kicking the can down the road is the smart thing, and we'll see that. We'll see it happen, because it's not like he's kicking it down the road for some other GM. Howie is planning to be there.
Yeah, I think it's smart too because stretching this out, it gives leeway too for if the player does kind of have a sizable decline, you can kind of also then counter back to the agent and be like, I think we just need to rework this deal entirely. And then you pretty much just get away with it.
Yeah. He reworks stuff all the time. They're already talking about reworking Jalen Hurts' deal.
Yeah. I mean,
it just got signed.
Yeah. I've seen the Bills do this to a lesser extent, but the Eagles are truly masters of it. They have, this is crazy, just for the numbers. They have $294 million and $294.5 million committed for the 2029 cap already. And between like 3 people, they have $101 million for 2030. And that's not including Hurts at that point, I think. That's AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Cam Jurgens alone account for $101 million of the cap in 2030.
And it's not just Howie who knows this too. There was another front office guy or accountant that left, I think, last year, who I thought might be the secret behind this.
Interesting.
And I forget what team he went to. I feel like he got a promotion to go to another team. So,
okay.
Yeah, it can be replicated like anything else in the NFL.
The other big thing that I think some of these GMs that are in the know like this are banking on is, isn't there supposed to be a massive ESPN TV deal as they get pretty much fully integrated with Disney and like start? I thought there was going to be a lot more games on it. Or like there's something happening with a TV contract
ESPN,
that's supposed to be massive for the NFL.
ESPN
for profits.
did sign a major deal with NFL Network.
That's what it was, right?
But not necessarily just for NFL games.
Okay.
But
they're still going to be selling rights for games, but I think the NFL owns 10% of ESPN now.
Yeah, that was all part of the deal.
Okay, I think that's what it is.
It's actually pretty cool for the NFL.
There's projected to be like a large percentage cap increase because of that.
They're due for TV contracts, I believe, in a couple of years too, and those are going to be multi-billion-dollar deals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll sell those to the highest bidder.
Deals,
that's not going to be like a guaranteed thing for Hulu or anything like that. I think it's, they'll
Hulu. Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, because that's integrated through Disney. So, but they're going to sell days like they always do. Amazon Prime's going to have Black Friday or whatever, and they'll make that money however they can through anyone.
As long as Hulu does a better job with live streaming football than they did during the Super Bowl that one year. That was pretty bad.
Why is this game on Peacock? Did Amazon lose their deal?
No,
no.
The first Thursday, it's weird. So this is technically a Sunday night football game on Thursday night. Opening week, Peacock has rights to 2 Sunday night football games, even though it's not Sunday night.
And then a game on Friday this week, which is wild.
Oh, that is weird.
That's on Amazon.
Okay,
that's on Amazon,
the Sao Paulo one.
Yeah, so the normal Prime Thursdays will start.
Chargers.
Okay, so that's tomorrow.
Yeah, and there's you're absolutely right. It's their specialty games. So
yeah, so starting week 2, it'll be the regular Thursday night on Prime. Yeah, NBC's I want this.
I like that NBC is turning a Thursday into a Sunday. It's magical.
So, do you think other GMs are dumb for not following this? As a
why aren't other GMs doing this?
I mean, some are to an extent, just not to the level that Philly's doing.
I just asked the Dodgers.
Well, yeah, I think as I'm starting to realize more and more, a lot of the problem with teams and signings seem to come from owners. So it's not just how smart is your GM, it's what will their owner let you do. Now, in Jerry Jones's case, he's both.
Yeah.
So that's another huge stumbling block. But I think when you think of like the Bengals, I don't think it's their GM's fault. I think it's their owner's fault with some of that contract stuff. And that's, I think, why
he's very hypocritical, right? He's very hypocritical. Like they had a stance with regards to guarantee money, and then they broke that rule when it came to Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. And so everyone else thought that they should break the rule for them, and then they didn't.
Was that one of the major standpoints of why Hendrickson got so pissed and why that whole thing fell apart?
Hendrickson, Shamar Stewart, like that definitely those two they wanted more guarantee money because Jamar Chase got more guarantee money. Joe Burrow got more guaranteed money. It's like, all right, you're willing to do it. Won't you do it for me? And I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
They waited on T, didn't they? Like
They waited.
they
yeah.
should have signed him way early,
Yeah.
and then it wouldn't have been as much a problem.
But they still gave him a lot of guaranteed money.
That's
though.
true.
They did, but I mean, for a long time there, all the talk was about where is T. Higgins going to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it seemed like a guarantee he was going to be let go. Or
Yeah. I really
leave
thought
the
he was
team.
going to get traded somewhere.
Well, Joe pretty much said no.
That's fair. Yeah.
True. Yeah, that
Joe
is
pretty
true.
much said no.
If I was a quarterback
Just
for the
said, yeah,
Bengals, I would
no.
also say no. Like, give me Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, please.
Yes, forever.
Yep.
Because they're my best friends,
Mhm.
and we're at time.
All right.
Best friends.
So geniuses, just we'll pay him later. It's fine. All right.
Eagles are in a weather delay, by the way. Can they
Yeah.
just
Ah,
see
I
the
saw
game?
that.
Pete, it's over.
I know.
There's a lot of people in the stands for this weather delay, which I'm assuming is lightning.
I saw rain.
Yeah,
They still play in the rain, though.
Do they?
yeah, but no, you're right. It's like
no, they do.
I've literally never seen them stop a football game.
Except for lightning. That's
Yeah,
the only
lightning.
reason why
Or when
they
people
ever
die
stop
on the
in
field.
football game.
Yes.
Never mind.
Dying in the field, and there was a severe lightning
too
storm
soon.
in a Kansas City game.
Yeah.
As well, they got rain.
didn't
yeah,
they got
die, he
thunder
just
and lightning
almost
delay.
died.
for Chargers because I know SoFi
just-
had lightning last year. It was really weird.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now I'm good.
All right, sing a song, Mark.
Yeah, it's next topic. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. Try to see your point of view, but you definitely stink like poo.
So amazing. Everyone in 1979 had really high voices.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the year of falsetto.
Apparently. And disco.
All right,
They had
this
one
was
year.
Jeff's topic.
Okay, so now it's going to be mine, I guess, because we did a switcheroo.
We share. We can share.
Yeah, we
Or you
share
can
this
take
one.
it. If
Either
I don't
way.
like it, just it's all yours.
This is fun. Should NFL players want to play for Jerry Jones?
Oh.
No.
Not after this last incident. No, I think
they
that's
shouldn't.
honestly worn out its welcome. I mean, how many years are we removed from the famous 3-team trade that brought on the Cowboys dynasty of the early 90s?
Herschel Walker, right?
Yep, the famous, right. I mean, he looked like a mastermind then, but that was a long, actually, no, yeah, that's 35 years ago at this point where that all happened. I mean,
That was back when the
Either-
NFL draft had like at least a 10th round because that was one of the draft picks that was traded.
So
Yeah.
Wasn't that
the,
Jimmy Johnson's idea?
Yeah.
that's the other thing too, is I feel like Jerry Jones now, in his late years, he's still fighting the ghost of Jimmy Johnson, trying to stand out from that.
Jimmy Johnson's not dead.
Well, he may be dead to Dallas now because he's long gone and retired. He went on Survivor a couple times, maybe once. Steph will know that answer.
Couple times.
At least once.
Showing up.
Did he survive?
He did. He did. Well, his hair survived.
No, that's why it's a ghost.
His hair survived. That was it.
I know I brought Ballers up many times on this show. I don't know if Jeff has seen Ballers. Ballers, the football show with The Rock on HBO. There was a Dallas Cowboys team with a racist owner, and I think he was just a Jerry Jones parody, and I loved it. I
It's
was there
very
for
possible, yeah.
it. I think that you can look at Jerry two ways. You can look at Jerry like the crazy 80-year-old who tried to buy a baby a couple of weeks ago.
Shit, I
Which
forgot
he
about
is.
that.
He's that, right? He's that guy. You can look at the
Fooder.
Jerry who maybe
A
masterminded
literal
the
baby.
Herschel Walker trade, and maybe you could look at Jerry who got screwed the whole city of Dallas because of the loss of Micah Parsons, and everybody's pissed off. But we can maybe say that he knew that Micah was hurt. I mean, I think
there's enough years though to say that those are two different people almost.
yeah.
It's been almost 30
Bill-
years
Bill-
since the Cowboys
Bill-
won a Super Bowl.
Pete said something really interesting the other day that we've always been chasing whether it was Tom or whether it was Bill, right?
Oh yeah.
And Tom went on and he won Super Bowls in Tampa, and Bill lost in New England,
A lot.
and then he retired. And then Bill went to UNC, and they came out and scored a touchdown, and everybody's like, UNC's back, baby, Bill's back. And then they went on.
What does that have to do
lose.
with the Cowboys? What is that? Doesn't that doesn't have
I'm fucking getting there. Don't be an interrupting cow, mister. And and so, I mean, Bill losing 40-something to 7 is very akin to Jerry giving Mike away. People get old and they get dumb, and maybe they're both done. And that's really, I think, my answer. I think that you shouldn't play for an 80-year-old crazy person when you're playing professional sports.
Yeah, I think that's my thing on it.
If it's age, doesn't he? I mean, isn't it just always been that he just thinks he's right?
Yeah,
he thinks
But it's
Jerry
worked
Jones thinks he's the smartest man in the room, always.
but that's the problem, though.
That's what I'm saying.
As a Giants fan, as an Eagles fan, wasn't it fucking terrible to play the Cowboys for 10 fucking years? Wasn't it terrible? They gave me nightmares.
Sure.
They were so hard to play. And he was a part of that. I don't know how much of a part of it, but he was a part of it.
I just think at some point, though, the hubris is like you know, the rumor of like people's ears or eyes never stop growing or something. It's like that's the same thing with hubris and ego. It's just it just gets higher and higher, but your intelligence maybe dips a little bit. And in the case of the NFL, you're talking about some of the most talented coaches, officials, administrators. I mean, if you dip, and just like players too, right? Like a player passes prime, you're like, oh, he fell off a cliff. He may have only lost like 10% of his athleticism, but that's enough to take you from the top to like bottom of the pack.
Okay.
But when
Jerry
the competition's
Jones
so high,
became the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys in 1989. Okay.
When he
So
bought
he was
the
okay, so
when he bought the
owner and GM right from the get go.
right away. And so that's 36 years ago. So the NFL has changed significantly in 36 years. And
Oh yeah,
the way that
again, he's trying to do the
is-
same thing that he did 30 years ago.
he
Yes,
also
right.
did all that before
Yes.
salary cap existed.
Guys, old people are bad
the
at
handshake
Salary
deals,
cap
the
back
stuff
then.
behind closed
Not
doors.
till 95.
That's not how it's done now.
You
the-
can't do it the same way, and that's what he's trying to do. He's
There-
trying to strong arm these millionaires, these millionaires. He's trying to strong arm them.
Yeah.
They all have as much or more representation than he does now. It's not the same.
Yeah, and I mean, he got called out, didn't he? That he violated certain agent rules and protocols with
There
this.
are no actual rules with regards to talking to an agent, like, believe it or not.
Okay, so
it's really just feelings got hurt, and that's what it kind of seems like with this whole deal. It's like Jerry thought that he made a deal with Micah without getting the agent involved. The agent was like, "No, fuck no." It's like, you need to get me involved in this, and then they just refuse to talk to each other after a while. It seems like. I mean, so we're getting away from the topic. I mean, the question was, should a player want to play for Jerry Jones? Now,
I think we all said no.
But
Not
keep in mind
anymore.
keep in mind the Cowboys just are always in the headlines. So if you are a player, say you're Antonio Brown, wouldn't Antonio Brown in his prime want to be a Cowboy because always in the headlines, eyes are always on you?
yeah,
But you can't
that's what
have
I
confidence you're going to get paid your worth going there, though.
right. And I feel like I feel like that
it's-
time is finally over.
I think players are short-sighted like that. I
It's-
mean, I don't necessarily think that they're not going to get paid. Dak got paid. CD got paid. I mean, while Micah, you're right, didn't get paid, and everyone assumed that Micah was going to get paid because that was a pattern that Jerry Jones had with Dak and with CD. It was a shock.
Dak and CD got
everyone.
paid, but everyone thought they weren't going to for the longest time. They were already talking about the succession plan of Dak Prescott, and then he got overpaid. And that's just more mismanagement from a
That's more
GM that
mismanagement.
then
Exactly.
can't build his roster further.
Yeah.
So, no, I wouldn't think that any player would, unless they have just good feelings about the Cowboys in general. I don't know why anyone would want to play there.
Antonio Brown
Yeah,
might,
I agree.
Mark, but he has CTE. So
Never mind that.
Dallas,
and time.
At the good end.
and time.
great place to go if you got CTE.
CTE is always a good time to end. All right.
All right. So that was our 4 topics of spin the wheel for NFL opening day storylines.
Oh my god, that was funny.
All right. Here's another fake sponsor, Bubble Beats. Bluetooth speakers that also blow bubbles. Bubble Beats. Bring the party, blow the party. That sounds so wrong.
It sounds kind of. But the premise of earbuds that are just blasting out bubbles on both sides sounds kind of awesome.
Blow the party.
Like, check this out.
Blow the party.
Yeah, that maybe not
Who's
so
bubbles?
much. At first, I thought you said bumble beats, so I thought it was like earbuds that like alert you if bees are nearby or something like that.
All right. I don't know.
You know, if you can't hear the buzzing.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if this next song is going to come out. I'm going to try my best. Right.
Damn silent bees.
I know. Noise canceling.
It's the next topic right now. Next topic right now. Yes, it's next topic right now. Oh. Ah.
Almost did it. It was mostly there.
All right.
Enough to know the song.
Getting there. Hold on. And now for something completely different, we're going to utilize our wheel to identify possible scenarios that a particular NFL team might encounter this season in our segment, the plausible life and yard line scenarios, aka the plays.
I like that you set it out.
Plays.
Guys, I changed the hero pick on the website page, so go check it out.
It looks pretty brilliant. I love the. They're just like, what are they doing? Their laundry in the kitchen sink.
Like a couple of them are doing the dishes. The guy on the Rams is vacuuming. They're all helping out.
Just
That's
plausible
awesome.
life scenarios.
The Green Bay defensive end. He doesn't really know what to do, but he's like a big guy, so he's trying not to get in the way.
He's like, I'll hold this dish drying rag. That's amazing.
Go ahead, Pete.
Okay,
Who's
so
the team
guys,
and what's the scenario?
here we go. So this time, instead of like last episode to close out the last season, we did players and scenarios. Yep. Here we go. The team for this scenario is. What's a long spinner? The Los Angeles Chargers. And the scenario. We haven't really talked about that much all day night, so I like this. Scenario is. What? Declares ties get determined by Mario Kart Party. Because anything is better than the system we have now.
How awesome would that be if overtime was, as opposed to having a 10-minute period where, if you score a touchdown, then you automatically win. But if you score a field goal, yada, 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 all those effed up rules in overtime now. Now, as opposed to doing overtime, people just play Mario Kart Party, and whoever has the best team score would be the winner. I mean, I think
do they set up a track. I mean, it is LA. Do they set up a track on the field?
No. They just play it. How about they play it on one of the big screens within the stadium and whatnot?
Big
like
circular
that.
one above.
Yeah.
They play it on the Jumbotron?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and it would totally be like sirens and lights, spinning lights would be like.
Yes.
And then the floor would open up like part of the middle of the field, and then a bunch of like game consoles with like TVs would show up from the ground, underground.
Come on, you would love to see that on TV.
I mean, I would, yes.
Overtime, wouldn't you?
Now, do the players play?
Sports are very popular.
Yes.
Yes,
Do
I think the players
play Mario
play.
Kart?
I think
Do
the players play
fans
Mario Kart.
I think
No.
fans
The players. The players will want to play.
I think it's got to be
Mario
down to the players.
Well,
Hey,
it's got to be
listen.
the kicker.
It could be the kicker.
Yeah,
maybe
kicker versus kicker in Mario.
Maybe the
There you
water
go.
boys. The water boys will play each other.
So my question though is, because there are different playoff overtime rules in the NFL compared to regular season, would the same thing hold here with Mario Kart Party?
This happens in the playoffs too. Because it was so popular in Los Angeles that Roger Goodell, because he's a fucking idiot, will want to just use this in the playoffs. Plus, he'll get an endorsement from Nintendo. He'll probably get all this money from Nintendo to be able to do that because he needs the rights to do this, right?
I mean, I could see this as a total the search for more money, right?
Exactly.
Anything to make more of a buck.
I think I just solved overtime.
I mean, I'm down. I'm only up for it though if the section, the big rectangle in the floor opens up with the sirens and and the lights spinning, and the computers come up through the floor, or the switches come up through the floor.
I mean, it's $1 billion organization. I really think they need to bring out the Mario Karts, and there needs to be weapons on them.
You want to be like live
Real Mario Kart?
Like
Real
Deion
Mario
Dawkins
Kart.
Mario Kart?
I mean,
Like Deion Dawkins style Mario Kart. You knew where I was going with that.
Deion Dawkins is totally the Bills champion for that. Bills win all overtime matches.
And so all the players get a car. They all play.
Oh man.
And
Again,
whoever
that's
wins,
a better idea than
wins.
the current overtime system.
Oh my gosh.
I love this idea.
Could you imagine by the time we get to 2030 and the Eagle salary cap stuff actually matters, by that point we're going to have like really intense Mario Kart matches where like it just starts taking over the league, and then it just becomes everybody packs the stadium to see a real life Mario Kart matches where people are
Make it happen, Goodell.
people are actually
Make it
throwing
happen.
fucking red shells at other people's heads. And
By the way, Battle
like Twisted
Karts
Metal.
Battle Karts is a real thing. You can go to a place, you can play Battle Karts. Actual go-karts with little laser weapons on them that activate power-ups, that slow down other cars. This is a thing you can do in real life.
Is this like laser tag but bumper cars?
Yes, laser tag with go-karts.
Those kind of lasers, not like actual cutting through a human head.
Yes.
Not actually human cutting lasers.
Because when you said
Lasers.
lasers, I really thought at first it was lasers.
Oh,
Like,
it's-
it was
Lasers.
gonna
No, they are all wearing. They're used to wearing body armor, so maybe
Just
not
want
like
sharks with freaking
sharp-
lasers.
sharp
Right.
weapons, but maybe blunt weapons, right?
be- Okay.
All right. Blunt
That's how they
laser-
should finish this game right now.
Yeah.
Now that it's called by weather.
Still delayed?
Still delayed, and
Yeah,
they're just
yeah, you still-
stalling.
It is so hard for Chris Collinsworth to say, "Here's a guy," when there's no guy.
Yeah, where are the guys? The guys are stuck in the
Here's
tunnel.
a guy who's huddling inside, warm and
Yeah.
eating soup.
Such
I
a
don't
such a
think-
hot start to the first half of this season, and then it just
I bet you Chris Collinsworth wishes he was playing Mario Kart right now.
yeah. I mean, hey,
There
you know
is
what?
something poetic too about it starting with spitting and ending with rain, but whatever.
You could
Hey,
do away with rain delays
Heyo.
altogether. It's like, oh, too much thunder outside. Let's just go in and play Mario Kart.
Right, that's how you finish it.
There you go.
No, I think we need to end it on Jeff's. Jeff's was better.
That's fair.
All right, spin the wheel. Spin the
Okay.
wheel, Pete.
Wait,
As
you
long
gotta
as
sing.
there's sufficient dead air after.
Sorry, spin the wheel.
Wait, sing a song and then I'll spin the wheels.
Oh yeah, I got to think of something.
I only spin for songs.
We'll spin for songs.
Yes.
Funny.
Where did I leave off?
Your song list.
So let's have next topic. Yes, let's have next topic tonight. Do-do-do-do-do.
Nice.
Am I stumping you guys with these songs?
No, I've caught most of them. That one I didn't know.
Difficult
That
one
was
to cut out.
that was Donna Summer's Next Dance.
Last Dance.
Mm.
Last Dance.
Okay.
Mm.
I got most of them. I didn't get that one. I might steal one of the songs, Mark. I got an idea.
Spin the wheel.
Okay.
Well, we only have one more.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it's up to you. It's your prerogative. Okay.
That was in 1979.
That yes. Okay.
What is Brian Schottenheimer doing in his pants right now? Because that's
I was
weird.
gonna say this.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Another team that I was hoping we would talk more about, but let's see how redonkulous this scenario is. The Chicago Bears have come up on the teams list here. And the scenario for John's turn is... Oh, interesting. Has a fantasy sleeper on the team.
Bears.
What do you think? So everyone
I think
expects...
that's a really actual interesting question. I think that Colston Loveland probably isn't a fantasy sleeper, but I think he's going to go off. Honestly,
I think so too.
I agree.
Sorry, John.
It's all right.
I'm not that sorry. You won last year.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Mark, you
I'm gonna
ended up
win
with
this year,
Loveland?
too.
I drafted Loveland.
I wanted him.
He was the best available player at the time.
Yeah,
so.
I really wanted to grab him and finally solve my tight end issue, but you got him first. It's a good pick.
Well, also you solved your running back issue, so there was that.
Ish.
Because you drafted way before Mark.
I
You could have grabbed him.
I solved half of my running back issue.
I
think your team got a big boon this year by you showing up to draft.
Let's think about it.
It certainly helped.
Let's think about it this
Yes,
way.
F1, really?
Y'all,
this is true.
I do agree that Ben Johnson is a great offensive coordinator. I do agree that the Bears have to be better because they were shambles last year because Caleb didn't know what to do. And so they have to be better. Caleb's great. Romadunze's great. I mean, on paper, they look great. Adding Loveland in, I think, is going to make them really very versatile, which I think will be great. So while I don't know if there'll be any fantasy sleepers, I think that Colson Loveland is going to do very, very well.
Maybe
and
not,
I'm sure you guys agree.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily like sleeper, because that kind of implies like a nobody becomes, oh, this is a decent plug and play. But you're thinking more a sleeper in the sense of like, hey, this is someone that went from plug and play to like top 5 tight ends in the league.
I think he's going to be this year's Brock Bowers, or at least that's the consensus on the internet, right? And that's the thing. Like,
it's possible.
You draft, and let's just say you do a redraft, and you're never really going to pick a rookie in the first round, right? Why would you pick a rookie in the first round? There's all these guys that you can pick. But if you get Colson Loveland in the second round, the third round, I think that's a pretty good pick.
I mean, if he blows up, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what everybody picking Brock Bowers in the middle of the draft last year was saying. Like, holy shit, I got an amazing tight end.
What are your thoughts on the Bears possibly trying to repeat like a Sonic and Knuckles situation?
Yes, is the short answer to that. I do see what you're saying there. DeAndre Swift being the Jahmyr Gibbs or the Lightning.
Yep.
So yeah, exactly. So
everybody is saying
the Knuckles in that situation.
That seems like it's another rookie, the Kyle Manon guy, who I really had like no interest in or belief in whatsoever. But it seems like the early camp reports have been he's been getting goal line work that he's been mixing in. Roshan Johnson seems to have been left for dead, and I can't say I never really believed in him that much anyway, even though he somehow ended up on some of my teams. But so I think it would be Kyle Manon guy for this year at least. I don't know that I trust
for this year. For this year,
I don't think I wouldn't tell anybody to go out and try and pick him up in Dynasty because I don't believe he'll be the guy next year. But for this year, I think that's the Knuckles and Sonic.
The Bears' run game's pretty weak.
Yeah, and I think Ben Johnson, I mean, he must have been there for DeAndre Swift on the Lions, right? So he's acquainted with him. He knows, his deficiencies. I mean,
DeAndre Swift had 1 or 2 good years, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's not a complete back, but he's got his strengths for sure.
He's not a complete back. And I could testify to that from when he was on the Eagles, because I would see, even with like one of the best offensive lines in the league, DeAndre Swift just didn't pop. He just didn't have it. No, I did not, because I saw how he got tackled so easily. You get a hand on him, and
what'll be interesting about Chicago is
I tripped.
Right now their wide receiver 3 is Luther Burden, the third, who I've never heard of.
He's a rookie.
Actually,
the people are pretty hot on him.
Loveland becomes pretty high up on their option chart.
Yeah, because I
completely agree with you, because if
I don't think he's going to be sleeper
or anything stepping forward, then I would say Caleb Williams in the pass game. And who's it going to be? Well, Loveland is a really good choice. So I support everything.
Oh, thank you. That's why I drafted him.
Has Chicago released a depth chart yet? That's why I drafted him
in the first round.
I know not all the teams have released their official depth charts yet. But
and by the way, he's 6'6", 241.
That's like a good receiving tight end size right there. You got the height, but you're not over bulked up, right? Like,
all right. But a sleeper isn't someone that you're expecting to do well. A sleeper is someone that just comes out of nowhere. And listen, Jeff,
if you didn't draft him, I think Manon guy. If you didn't draft him in a dynasty,
guy.
Where did Colson Loveland go in all of your redraft leagues? What round?
Redraft? I'd be curious to see that, actually.
I ended up drafting him in a redraft league about the 8th round, I believe.
That's pretty far down, man.
Yeah.
For a guy who's going to be a number 2 option on what you guys are saying is going to be a good offensive team.
I call that sleeper territory. If you go from 8th round pick and ends up being your TE1.
Sleeper territory. 100%.
I probably had 2 tight ends by then.
Yeah, right.
Right.
our league and dynasty that we're all in it's different, right? We're always drafting rookies, so we're holding these guys way higher up than they would in a typical like 10 or 12 team redraft league.
And
I would say in redraft he is a sleeper because I would not bet on what Caleb did last year on a new offensive coordinator on a rookie. Like there's too many variables for me in a redraft. I already grabbed like Brock Bowers and Evan Ingram by then. Mm-hmm. And so I would say you could make a case that Loveland is a sleeper in a redraft.
Yeah. I do like the running back idea.
That's the argument.
It is predicated though on Chicago's depth chart. If is it Manunga? Wait, what is his name? Manungai. If Manungai is officially like RB2 on the chart, okay, yes,
but he's not.
Then you're talking. Okay,
Roshan Johnson is number.
He is officially, but he's also a rookie.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
They do that depth chart crap where it's like, oh, maybe it's Roshan Johnson. I bet by week 4, like it's Manungai.
Okay, yeah. So it starts Johnson.
They don't know. They don't know before the season starts.
They could have Roshan Johnson be the knuckles in that, but it would be completely shocking to me at this point, especially when Ben Johnson, has nothing invested in him. He was there when he got there, like a plant.
Like a plant.
That's all I could think of.
Like he was planted, or like literally like a plant, like a house plant.
Just came with the house,
like a house plant. Also,
yep.
I'm just saying.
Why there's so many plants in this house?
Kyle Manungai's 5'8", 207. He's gonna die.
That's a thick. No, that's a thick man for a running back.
No,
low center of gravity, yo.
Yeah.
That's a small man. That
207.
Most of the backs can carry away.
He's got like 40 pounds on me.
Keep in mind, Darren Sproles was like 5'6" and 180 or something like that.
Tank Bigsby was a small guy, and he was fine. Oh shit, no, he wasn't fine.
Wait, he's dead.
He's pretty much dead. Well, his leg is dead.
He's dead.
I think the rest of him is okay, but his leg is definitely dead.
We're done.
We're gonna end on Tank Bigsby is dead.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Doctor, give me the news this time. The next topic just for you. Nobody's gonna kill my buzz. It's time for next topic just for you.
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Definitely good.
All right, spin the wheel. I don't know whose turn this is because you and Jeff switched turns.
It's Jeff's turn.
Yes.
We're going to say it's Jeff's turn.
All right. Okay, yeah.
Order is important.
Okay, we have the Tennessee Titans, an interesting team to talk about this year with Cam Ward. We'll see what happens there, but let's see what the scenario is. And it will be... What the fuck? Replaces their field turf with trampolines. What?
It's plausible. It's plausible.
Plausible. It could be subtle. Like it could be like a hidden thing. Like maybe everything, most of the field's normal, and then all of a sudden so the home team knows where they are, but the opposing team doesn't.
Oh, they're hidden trampolines now.
They could be.
No, I don't think they're hidden. I don't think they're hidden.
Strategically hidden trampolines?
They're just strategically placed on the field.
I would like to see them between a 20 and a 30-yard line, specifically.
Do the trampolines open up special scoring, like special golden balls that you can grab that'll score you an extra 7 points? Because I watched
you hit a trampoline and launch yourself with the ball through the uprights. Right? That's got to be more.
No, I want a secondary.
That's an amazing jump from like the 20-yard line, but
I want like a field floating in the middle, like a 50-yard field floating in the 100-yard field that you can get extra points on.
Oh, that's very video gaming right there. I like
three-dimensional.
Yep.
These are good ideas.
I still like the acronym though. Strategically hidden interference trampolines. Shit.
Yeah. I like the idea that they would change on the field too. Like someone would run and all of a sudden step down and be like, "What?"
Oh, like it wasn't there.
They got to win games somehow, right?
No, but it would be way more exciting if they used them strategically.
Yeah,
I mean they can't be mystery trampolines.
Did you ever see the basketball with trampolines?
Yes, basketball with trampolines is amazing.
That sounds awesome.
Mad fun. Yes,
mad fun.
That's a whole other sport.
That reminds me of
imagine professional athletes doing it. My God.
Oh.
Wasn't there an old? I think it was an old Disney movie or something. Do you guys remember like the movie about this like scientist that created this like bouncy rubbery stuff called flubber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what that was from, but I remember they put it on a bunch of the bottoms
it's called the Mad Scientist.
The Mad Scientist.
It was,
yeah.
Well,
but they put it on the
remake with Robin Williams was literally called Flubber.
Oh, there you go. But they put it on the bottoms of a bunch of the basketball players' shoes, and all of a sudden they were able to be like boring, and they were just bounding and dunking on the other team.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what if the Titans had Flubber?
That's what it was.
Flubber trampoline
What if
technology.
Cam Ward was not only their first draft pick, but had invented Flubber? That's what we're saying.
What if he
I like it.
Angels in the Outfield did this thing where he had like a mystery like
No, that's in the franchise, Sean. That's too crazy.
But like, would it, if the season played out this way, how long before there's film on it? You have all these teams studying like, oh, this could be where the trampolines will be. We've created an algorithm to predict it. You know that would happen.
All right.
Their game
I'm
planning for them.
I'm going to take this a full left field because we got 3 more minutes to talk about stuff. Do we like the crazy premise sports movies like Mike, like Angels in the Outfield, like Rookie of the Year? Do we like these movies?
I think they're fun if they're well written.
Yeah,
they're fun.
Sure.
But I don't want them in my sports.
Yeah, no, they're fun. Why not? When's the last time there was one like that?
What about the Sandlot? Wouldn't you want a giant mega dog that's trying to kill everybody? In
not
your
the Sandlot.
baseball
Too
field?
realistic. I'm talking about like the one where the kid gets the wrestling masks and joins the WWE that came out a few years ago.
I don't think I saw that one,
but yeah. Yeah.
All right. So then,
I like that we have.
What's your favorite weird sports movie?
Ooh.
John apparently didn't like this scenario.
How are we going to talk about trampolines for another fucking 3 minutes, dude?
I could.
Could you imagine the possibility of trampolines in NFL?
Well, I wanted to see how the season would play out. Is this still not enough for them to overcome like the powerhouses in the AFC?
Oh yeah, maybe that's a major weakness of Mahomes.
Oh, maybe. Oh,
he can't deal with trampolines.
Miscalculates the trampoline and he bounces way up in the air and lands on his ankle badly, and that's it.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he's gone now, but can you imagine Kadarius Toney?
Don't wish him on that. Don't wish that on him.
I'm not wishing him on
that. Did you see all the wild falling throws he did last year with his terrible team and got into the Super Bowl? Don't give Mahomes trampolines. That's a terrible idea.
Pat,
you're right. You're right.
Keep in mind, there's a reason why Pat Mahomes does not do QB sneaks anymore. Because remember the last time he did one? That's when he actually hurt his ankle.
His ankles don't hold up. Yeah, no, he's been injured.
That's when
he
actually hurt his ankle. Is when he tried to do a QB sneak. And now the Chiefs, whenever it's short yardage, they don't QB sneak. They rely on their running backs for that.
Yeah, they don't have the tush push or the snowplow.
Look it up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Not,
favorite weird sports movie. I did enjoy Rookie of the Year when it came out. I liked that one. Like
Funky Butt Lovin'.
Yeah, like the freak accident.
Right. Funky Butt Lover.
You guys jinx it. Yes. Like the freak accident that just like I don't know. That's plausible. Maybe.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That just
that's
awesome
somehow
the tendon stretches in a way that just instantly pitches a 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Amazing.
I worked in a video rental establishment, and we had trailers running all the time, and that was on the Funky Butt Lover.
Amazing.
was constantly
that was
playing.
My dream. That was my dream that I would just get hurt, and all of a sudden I could throw 99 miles an hour.
Yeah. But then, of course, for dramatic plot reasons, you get unhurt in the middle of like the championship game, and you're like, oh shit. Now what do I do?
Maybe.
Or your girlfriend finds out you're cheating.
Oh.
No, he's been hurt, and he plays a hard position, and his back's gonna explode in Green Bay.
I
guess at least it's cold. That'll help. The cold.
Yeah, he's living in the land of icy hot.
Cryotherapy. It's fine.
Yeah. This is the best possible place for him to go.
Yes.
I just can't believe Jerry Jones is smart. I can't believe Jerry was right. It's just insane to me.
Let's see
you
how.
don't know that he's whoa. You don't know that he's smart. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see how this plays out. I like how we've regressed back to that topic.
It doesn't feel like Jerry Jones is smart.
Yes.
There can be two independent things here happening, and neither of them have to be that Jerry Jones is smart.
Okay.
Well, then he made
all
a
I'm
deal
saying.
with the devil, which is probably more likely.
Yeah. So, guys, if trampolines don't end up working out, and the Tennessee is told like at the end of the season, like, guys, you gotta get rid of the trampolines. It's too random. Arena football
Too many
idea.
deaths.
I would love to see that.
Mm.
What you mean, like
They
nonstop
can use
running
the
by
wall.
wide
They can use the
receivers?
trampoline.
Yeah, I mean they're already pretty much like wall kicking off of like the sides of the arena walls. You know,
Do you remember
with
Blurns
balls.
ball? I want Blurns ball.
Blurns ball.
Clarence ball.
Calvin ball.
Google Berlin Blurns ball, man. From
Is that
Futurama.
Futurama, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
like I say, Blurns. Yeah, go
Blurns
Google
ball.
that.
I mean, in a real way, I think that there is a universe where steroids mandatory, armor encouraged battle football becomes a thing.
Oh my god,
I
we've
love
gone
this.
totally extreme with that now.
Yes.
I disagree completely.
Can we still have trampolines?
Yeah, can we have the mechs, the war mechs on the field bouncing trampolines? That's the end of it.
I mean, they'll have jump jets.
That's true. You don't even need the trampolines then.
If you have battle suits.
I mean, yes. And at this
What was
point,
what was that football adjacent game in Final Fantasy? We're really going to go far off.
Blitzball.
Blitzball.
It was a
We
sport
could play
played
Blitzball.
underwater. Yeah, somehow they
Can
were
I
able
tell
to
you-
breathe for the entire game underwater.
Can I tell you, there were like days I would just watch Pete play that on the TV.
Yeah, but no, and then Mark took over my game save and I come home and Mark's like, dude, I went all around the
That's right,
game
I
world.
took over you. Yeah,
I was like,
and I
was
would
like-
just play Blitzball.
Yeah,
I
Mark
just play
Mark
Blitzball.
was my Blitzball manager. Because I'm like, I don't have time to do this part when I'm playing the game. So Mark's like, dude, I got our team to the championship for the second year in a row. I'm like,
I was
what?
obsessed with which fun was that? Was that 10?
10.
Final Fantasy 10?
Yes.
Yeah. I was obsessed with Blitzball.
That was the last, honestly, yeah, PlayStation 2. That was like the last game system generation that I really cared about.
Oh man,
That was amazing.
Hey John.
Yep.
You know what?
Do you know what time it is? I do.
Oh my god. Dude, 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 dude.
It's the final topic. Did that do anything?
That was awesome.
All right, good.
You did so good.
Did you notice I like looked
Yeah,
over?
it's the opposite end of the room. It was perfect. All right, guys. So our final pick of plausible life and yard line scenarios for the 2025 NFL season.
The plays.
The plays will be. Ooh, this will be fun. The Miami Dolphins and the scenario.
They still haven't restored this game.
Okay, this is actually highly plausible. The Miami Dolphins will lose every single game.
No.
I mean, dude, it's one bad hit to Tua's head away from happening.
Plus, their defense is not that good.
No. Their backup is Zach Wilson. They're good.
Yeah.
Zach
Okay,
will
so
save the Dolphins.
all right.
Tyreek
Yeah.
is broken.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know why Tyreek is broken, but Tyreek is broken.
okay, I feel like the Miami Dolphins are already.
Mike McDermott is maybe a bad coach.
Mike-
Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
I don't
would
think
say
he's
no.
that good. So, guys, I feel like the Miami Dolphins are already like this house of cards that's this close to completely falling apart. They have a lot of talent, but it's scattered. It's not organized. It's not, like you guys just said, it's not well coached. I
Do
think
they have a lot of talent?
scattered here and there. Right.
I mean, Tyreek Hill doesn't really want to play there anymore.
I know they have a lot of holes. Jalen Waddle's a good wide receiver too, but he's injured.
He was a hiccup away from getting, on IR
Yeah.
for the rest of his life. HN, like, while he's super fast, he's also super small and tiny, and he's like, if someone like pushes him in the shoulder, he's gonna get IR too. And
Jeff,
then
didn't
they
you-
trade away their entire like defense.
Jeff, didn't you
Javon
and I make
Holland
the
is a
big
giant.
trade for you to get Waddle and me to get Kyle Pitts back in the day?
That's
Sure.
fine.
That's going great for both of you.
Yeah, shh.
I think I
Quiet.
got rid of him since then.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
can't.
I did.
You were smarter.
That's
You,
okay, I
you were,
got my-
you were the better
Javon
man
Holland
than
is
I.
a giant. the Giants secondary also. Pete said before that
they traded away Jalen Ramsey, their best quarterback.
Yeah, I just don't understand what they're doing. I don't think they're well-run organizations, so this is highly plausible.
They don't know what they're doing because he wasn't he specifically the cornerback that had a problem with Vic Fangio?
Probably.
So
I mean,
they
Ramsey's
got rid of
a very loud guy,
and they got rid of the guy who had a problem with him. So they just got rid of both of them.
Just get rid of everybody because we don't care. Yeah, I mean,
then clearly Fangio wasn't really a bad defensive coordinator, so that was a weird loss for them.
All right, what has he done lately?
Yeah,
I don't know. Let me check the game.
Like seriously, you are a couple of these pillar cards away from this whole thing collapsing. So right, Tua gets injured again in the head. He's got to. This is the plausible scenario of how this would happen. He's sadly has to retire. That's it. Who else can run that system of like super quick 2-second first read? You're done. That's it. Tua is one of the best at it when he's healthy. When he's not,
it's definitely not Zach Wilson.
No. So that happens. Tyreek Hill gets even more ego and says, Noah Lyles, let's have that race. And they do. And Tyreek pulls a hammy in the middle of their 100 or 200 meter race. And
talking about races.
That's not going to happen.
Totally going to happen.
Did you see,
in my scenario, this is what happens.
Jeff, did you see that Saquon challenged Speed to a race in the offseason? That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
Speed?
He's a YouTube sensation.
And
because I've heard that name a couple times now, and I'm like, am I out of the loop on this?
I believe it's I Am Speed, not just Speed.
I Am Speed, yeah.
And even look at
I'm going to have to Google that.
In the division, Miami could easily go 0-6 in division matchups here.
He was in a professional wrestling match back in January.
Saquon was?
No, I Am Speed.
Oh,
I Am Speed,
I was like, what?
It better not be.
I know, right? I mean, then again, Saquon's quads are just like so ridiculous that he could probably just attack people. He could attack with his quads. Like he would have like the quad slam, and it would just like squishing people in between his quads, and they would just pop.
As a runner,
quad slam.
I Am Speed offered him 100 meter, and Saquon was like, "Well, I'm not like fast like that." He's like, "I could take you in a 50," and Speed's like, "I could really take you in a 50." So we'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't know. I really do want to see Tyreek try to challenge Noah Lyles and get the shit kicked out of him because, guys, Noah Lyles
maybe Tyreek
is
10 years ago. Tyreek he's still fast. I mean, he's faster than I am.
He still claims he could beat Noah Lyles in a race.
No, he's all talk. He's a poser.
I know. That's why I want to see him try to put his money where his mouth is. But in my plausible scenario,
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. I think he would hurt himself.
He would. He would pull a hamstring. And that's it.
I think he would claim to hurt himself even before the race showed up. Like I think.
By the way, like.
Right. Waddle gets hurt again. And HN
was
suddenly
completely unfair the way that Tyreek Hill was treated at the beginning of last season for his rest and his mistreatment. I think it really affected him. He was not the same last year. He did not play well.
No, and he was one of the
partially
top.
because the Dolphins were bad last year, but it happened right away. So I don't know. I just think Tyreek Hill is distracted, and I don't think I know why.
I mean, when you're that,
I think Pete's right. The dysfunction within the organization. I mean,
that
besides
hurts.
the things we've already pointed out, there's more. There's a longer list we haven't even gotten to yet. And the first one that popped up for me was the tight end position. Like, didn't they have Jonnu Smith explode last year, and then they let him walk? And what's the answer? What is the brilliant idea they had? Darren Waller.
Oh yeah, Darren Waller, like back from the dead again.
Former Giants great Darren Waller from out of retirement.
Who was amazing at one point, but the last time I saw him last year, he was making rap videos that were really bad, really auto-tuned, really bad.
Amazing, yeah.
And then he was showing really signs of like I don't know, CTE or something. He's making bad choices with ex-girlfriends or something. So
we were hopeful but skeptical about Waller joining the Giants before, and now we're gonna run this back again. Like, I feel. This is like Aaron Rodgers and dare I say Russell Wilson at this point, where it's like, guys, hang him up. It's done.
Don't say Russ's name with the crazy troll. Shut your mouth.
Hey, you should like what I'm saying because it's the faster route to Dart.
I don't want him to fucking play in week 2.
Come on, John.
Sink or swim,
don't eat
John.
the danger witch.
Josh Allen jumped over a 6'6" linebacker in week 3 of his career. Let Dart fly.
Yeah, and I was I was sitting with you when that happened. You were like, "What the fuck are they putting this guy in for?"
Oh no, those first 2 weeks were bad, very bad. Week 3, Josh was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna be Superman.
I mean, and that's going to actually. I mean, it's going to be really interesting this year to see if Jaden, the best quarterback of last year, either continues to be good or CJ Stroud's it a little bit and kind of has a sophomore slump. Like, I'm very curious to see that.
I mean, if your skill positions crumble a little bit around you, that's very bound to happen. So,
like, CJ Stroud made Nico Collins a good wide receiver, but
I think Nico is good regardless, though.
Yeah, I think Nico was good regardless too.
But
he was
waiting
not
to have a good
super good until he got CJ.
Well, I mean, he had Davis Mills. I mean, come on.
Yeah, right. Stroud is a huge upgrade over Mills. That's true.
Yeah.
But so, guys,
What a great name drop.
let's move on a little bit here to assuming the Dolphins lose every single game. We don't need to go into the details of how it happens. Let's say it happens. What goes on with that organization? What gets blown up there? Mike McDonald's gone.
Everything.
McDonald gets fired.
Yeah.
Tua gets released.
Tua gets
Tua's
released.
gone.
Can they release him?
I don't know. Like,
Oh,
what's his
They'll eat
guarantee?
a lot of money.
Yeah,
They'll eat a lot of money, but
right.
He got his
What's
back.
I mean, they're
what's the
definitely going
cap
to
hit?
draft somebody next year because there's going to be a new coach no matter what. So,
Yeah,
but
pretty much. Like,
I don't know if they can get rid of him
do we see
unless
A
someone
kind of-
trades and eats half.
they're going to Deshaun Watson him. He's just going to get hurt.
Like, do we see a bottom out of the Dolphins coming for 2026 like we saw of the Patriots last year? And can they rebuild as fast as the Patriots have done? Or are doing, at least. We're assuming the
haven't
Patriots are
rebuilt
going to
yet.
take that big leap this year.
Yeah, they haven't played a game yet. We're already put them in the
Yeah.
basement. and
It,
beat
can't
them.
be, it still can't be worse than the Dolphins this year. Come on.
I mean, I don't think the Dolphins win. I don't think the Dolphins win more than 5.
Yeah. Where was...
Oh, they'll win more than 5.
You think so?
I have them.
I have them
them
winning
at 6
2 games.
I have them at 6 and 11.
Yeah,
I had them at 2 and 15.
Honestly, I think 5
is
is
about where
generous.
they'll be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
I think I had the Jets winning 5 or 6. Patriots 9 and 8.
I have the Jets. I have the Jets at 7-10.
I mean, the AFC East is a garbage fire, except for the Bills.
Yeah.
You're a garbage fire.
And potentially the Pats. We'll see.
It's amazing. Didn't the Dolphins beat the Broncos like 70-2 or something just like
They
a year or
did.
two ago?
2
Like,
years ago, I think.
2
Right?
years ago.
Yeah.
we are
years
really
ago.
down on the Dolphins.
They faded fast, man.
They got rid of all
Yeah.
their defense.
Yeah. Well, I think some of it was hurt too. Like was it Jalen Phillips? And
Yeah, Jalen Phillips is a phenomenal player, but he gets hurt all the time.
he does.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb was he's a good player too,
Same
but
thing.
he was hurt.
Yeah. And then they brought in Chop Robinson. I don't know if I've seen anything from him yet.
What a name, by
We'll
the
see
way.
what
He's supposed
happens.
to be really good.
Chop. Yeah, I know. Anyway,
So
We good?
that's all I got on Miami.
are we good?
We're good.
We're good.
All right. So that has been our topics. We will be back next week with our friend Oak James Miller. In the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/@iftheseballspod. And don't forget to subscribe to us by tickling that little bell.
I'm tickling it.
We would like to thank our guests for joining us this week. Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, guys. Fun as always.
You can also follow like us on our socials at If These Balls Pod on X, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our website is www.iftheseballscouldtalkpod.com. This is Mark Pesci, and for my partner John Companion and producer Pete Seven, that's what we feel they would say if these balls could talk. Bye, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Football!